Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanie. Today study with me for my upcoming midterm exam. Today the topic that we'll be studying or that I'll be studying is about the film analysis and its four major types. First, what is film analysis? Based on my notes, film analysis is a critical examination of a movie to understand how its technical and artistic elements create meaning. Basically, film analysis helps us to look deeper into movies, not just the story, but also the symbols, the signs, the gestures, and the visual or cultural messages and the way everything is presented. That's my own understanding of what is film analysis. So sorry, it's so hot in here. Um, Next is the four major types of film analysis. First, we have the semiotic analysis. What is semiotic analysis? Semiotic analysis is the interpretation of signs and symbols, typically involving metaphors and analogies to both inanimate objects and characters within a film. So, mm, Semiotic analysis focuses on symbols in a film. Everything we can see can have a deeper meaning, like the colors, the objects, and how it is presented for the audience. An example of this is in a horror film. In a horror film, sometimes or usually we can see a red light, right? So for me or for us, red light symbolize or it often symbolizes danger or blood, right? I think that is semiotic analysis. Next is the narrative analysis. Narrative analysis is an examination of the story elements including narrative structure, character, and plot. It talks about the what you call this story and the structure. This is the narrative analysis. Narrative analysis looks at how the story is told, the plot, the characters, and the conflict and the resolution are in the themes that is involved. That is part of the narrative analysis. Can you give some example of narrative analysis? Char. Narrative analysis is like a structured story. This includes the beginning, conflict, climax, and the resolution of a film. I think that is narrative analysis. Next is the cultural or historical analysis. This is one of the most common analysis. It is the examination of a film's relationship to its broader cultural, historical, or theoretical context. From the word cultural and historical, I think this is based on your beliefs. Culture, um, your the history of the movie that is being presented. Wait. Also, based on my research, cultural or historical analysis, this looks at how a film reflects the society or the real events of its time. So example. So there's an example. A movie about traditional Filipino families can reflect culture, gender roles, or values. So, right as I've mentioned, it also talks about, or it talk about the history, the values, and the beliefs of a person or kanang movie that is presented. So next is the mise-en-scene analysis. Mise-en-scene analysis attends how the filmmakers have arranged compositional elements in a film and specifically within a scene or even a single shot. So mise-en analysis is everything you can see. The costumes, the props, the objects, the small details, the characters. You can see it in a movie. So that is an example of mise-en analysis. This includes also the lighting or the sounds like that and the camera positioning. So I think an example of this is uh, a dimly light room um, presents sadness or loneliness. I think that is an example of mise-en analysis. So I think that's our agenda for today. So that's all for film analysis. So to sum it all up, so semiotic analysis talks about the signs and symbols. The narrative analysis, the structure and the story. And the cultural or historical analysis, meaning from society and history. And the mise-en-scene analysis is through visuals. So that will be our key points for each of the types so that we can remember easily, right? So, in conclusion, film analysis help us understand movies in a deeper, more meaningful way, not just as a powerful not just as an entertainment but as a powerful tool for communication. So that's it. That's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. See you for the next video. Bye.